Hey, what's going on with you guys? Thanks for tapping with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So today is part 2 of our stand build. We're gonna burn this wood and we might get it put together. But I need to relocate this aquarium because this is where the 225 is gonna go. So depending on how things go, depending on how long it takes for me to burn this wood, that's whether or not we're gonna get that stand built today. But tomorrow, no matter what, we will certainly get it built because I'm thinking that it's gonna take me the rest of the night to get this moved, get that wood burnt, and I also want to make sure that I cement the rest of this rock together. So I went out to the store today and I purchased another 51 pounds of ocean rock. And when I tell you that this thing's breathtaking, it looks breathtaking. So let's take a look at this. So all of this has already been cemented. This is rock hard. So like I told you, when you go ahead and cement it when it's dry and leave it out, cement's like a rock. So when you put it inside, when you cement it and put it right into your aquarium, it stays a little tacky, it stays a little soft. So it's not a good cure. So make sure when you do these things that you allow the rock to dry, the cement to dry. You know, this is like 2 days in. So it's gonna be another 2 days for me to go ahead and allow this to do the same. These pieces are not connected, they're not cemented, but they're in place exactly how I want them to be. So that's why I'm gonna leave it like this. I have this piece, these two pieces propped up because I don't want it to fall, and I wanna make sure that I don't lose this setup. Because as you've seen, I changed it so many times, but I think the way I did it last and the way I got it cemented, it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, it's a very, very large opening right here. You can come in through this area right here. It has little spots right here. I mean, there's just so many openings, and with this cave being like this, you can see right into there, and you can see the eels or whoever else is up in there. So the same thing with all of this, you know, it's just plenty of openings, you know. And then all of the rock that I currently have in here, I'm just gonna put on top of this, and I will go get some actual, you know, some coral and things like that. Some live rock. Actually, I'll probably get dry rock because since this is already a setup that's been going for the past couple years, I don't want to risk bringing in any hosts and things like that. You know, I said I was okay with it with the 37 gallon, but I'm not willing to go ahead and risk any of these fish that I have in this 150 that's now going to be in the 225. So I'll probably get dry rock, dead rock, and then just do the same thing. I'm going to have the tank, the 225 already set up, and then I'm just going to basically just build it on the table just like this, and then I'll bring it into the tank later on. But I'll have it set up to the point to where I could just place it on top of this setup. You know, it doesn't need to be actually cemented onto here. So yeah, you know, ocean rock works great. I really love how it looks. I really love how it actually goes together. You know, because when you have like dry rock and live rock and things like that, it is so hard to get something that looks like this. It is almost impossible, unless you have, you know, 200 or 300 pounds worth of rock. You know, then you could kind of like replicate something like this. But this was a total of maybe 90 pounds, and it looks, like I said, to me, it looks stunning. Like I am so overly joyed with the way that it looks, and I cannot wait to see it in the aquarium and see how the fish interact with this. So, but anyway, this video is really not about this right here. I actually have a video that's coming out, and I'm showing you exactly how I did this right here. But let's get out here, get this wood burned, and move forward. seen, it's actually pretty quick. So if you want to have it darker, you could do two things. You could either go closer to the wood, or you could go over it multiple times, and then you will obviously get it darker. So I actually had it darker on the other stand, but for this one, I want a little bit of a difference, so we're going a little bit lighter, and mainly because I really like how this just popped once we went ahead and hit it with just a little bit of the torch, you know. This is like when it's darker, it started meshing together more, you know, so I like it like this. This is going to be on the front. So we got all that wood right there to burn, so let me go ahead and get this out the way, and we'll keep going. So these are the end caps right here. So when you burn it, just have a rag handy so you can remove any of the soot that you accumulate from when you're burning this wood. Already got all that burned right there. And since those are going to be the inside pieces, I don't need to burn all of that. But, matter of fact, yeah, I will. I do want to see one side burn. Okay. Never mind. Remember I was upset about that last time, babe?
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
Right. All right. So, let me pick the sides. All right. I like the way that look.
Okay, super smooth.
Yeah. So the reason why I'm burning these pieces of wood, even though it's on the inside, is because even when we're looking at it, we can still see it. So yes, it's on the inside, it's going to be under, but when we're looking at it, we want to be able to see it all look cohesive, uniform, you know, aesthetically pleasing. So I got to burn all of these pieces right here, just one side, and then I still got all of these 2x2 2x8s right here. So let me go ahead and get this burned. I'll be right back. Once I'm burning the plywood, that's the fun one because it has so much design and grain that we're gonna see all of it exposed when we hit it with this torch. I'll be back. Just a moment. But moving forward, matter of fact, let me take out this mask so y'all can hear me. So, as I was saying, so we burned this one right here on a live stream. That's my first live stream. I might do it again, and hopefully I see you guys there. But we have this piece left to burn, and then I just want to burn the ends of these 2x6s right there because you'll be able to see them on the bottom, and not really so much on the top, but I'll be able to see them on the bottom. So then I gotta burn this.
Back up.
And then that's it. And then we could go ahead and get that 125 moved, and then we could get this stand in place and start building it. And then tomorrow we might be able to get that tank on top of the stand. But I don't know because I still gotta do the rock work. Still gotta cement that together. But let me go ahead and show you how nice this looks when you're burning it, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, I'm beyond happy with this piece. So unlike this piece, we have this big area right here where it was nowhere to burn, but you see all these light areas, that's what's burning. These darker areas, that don't burn. So it's gonna be absolutely stunning. This is gonna be on, I'm gonna put this on the bottom. The reason I'm gonna put this on the bottom is because at least then we can see it. The tank is gonna cover up that. So we're gonna be able to enjoy this right here. I don't know if I've already encouraged you guys and motivated you guys to go out and do it yourself, but this is so easy. It's so much fun, and it's so easy on the pockets. So when you go get your aquarium, your next aquarium, especially if it's a big one, remember this video. Remember what I'm telling you. It's easy. The first one I built was for a 240 gallon. The second one was for the 37 gallon, and then it's back up to the 225. It's easy. Make sure when you buying your wood that you do your homework to figure out how much weight the wood could support. Once you figure that out, it's a piece of cake from there. You just cut, you either have them cut it or you cut it yourself, and you just taking measurements. Taking measurements and cutting and drilling together, and then also burning. But this is my preference, the burning. I love how this looks. I don't want black stands. I don't want to paint it. Otherwise, I could just buy one. Then I don't want to stain it. I don't like the way that looks. This right here, in my opinion, it's like art. You know, you take the wood's natural, beautiful grain, and you enhance it when you hit it with this torch. You don't have to take my word for it. That might just be my opinion, but nonetheless, even without burning this wood, you still come out a whole lot cheaper, even if you had to buy a can of paint to paint the stand. I mean, a quart of paint to paint the whole stand. So again, up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with doing, but please make sure that you think about this video the next time you about to go buy a big tank and a big stand to go with it. Remember this video. If you find any of this helpful, please like this video. Please share this video. So I'm going to put you guys through this whole thing. You see it right here. And you've seen how I started it. Once I get a little bit closer to the end, we'll grab this camera again so you can see the end result of this plywood being burned. I'll see you in a second. Literally a second. Alright guys, so that's it. That's it. Last two pieces, like I said.
This looks really pretty though.
It's very different than the other one. Not this one, but the other one, the other wood with the smaller grain.
Yeah, this looks completely different, but like very, very pretty.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. So that's it for this piece of plywood. Now I just need to go ahead and burn the sides of those two right there. I will show you that real quick, and then we could go ahead and wrap up this video, because unfortunately guys, I will not be able to get this stand built today, but I'm going to spend the remainder of my evening removing the 125. So tomorrow we'll have part 3 of this stand build, and then I can go ahead and show you exactly how I do this and how you could do this yourself. So these two pieces right here are going to be on the bottom, so we're going to be able to see this. That's the reason why I don't really care too much about touching those. I can go ahead and burn one side just so when I get under there and I look up, it looks all uniform, but it's not necessary. But since I just mentioned it to you guys, you know, I'll go ahead and do it. It'll be pretty quick actually. Put them all right here side by side. So right now what I'm looking for is the best pattern. Even though I'm not going to be able to just see it at all times, I still want to make sure that when I'm selecting the two pieces that I pick, the better of the two. I mean, actually, the better of the four. So let me go ahead and. You want to use my mask bag? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll make this quick for everybody. That is it. We have all of our pieces burned. And I think they came out absolutely amazing. I love the way this one looks. This one and this one.
Oops, show them again, I'm sorry.
This one right here and this one right here. The knots create a nice design when you're burning around them. So that's it. That's it for this video. That's it for this portion. This is part 2, the DIY stand build for the 225 saltwater predator tank. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to please drop them down in that comment section, and I will definitely get back to you on it. Other than that, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow my Facebook page at The Fish Corner. And in the description down below, I'll provide my link tree. In that link tree, you can find my Teespring account. And if you want to support the channel further, feel free to go ahead and purchase you some merch. It's definitely 100% appreciated. It's never expected. And I will catch you guys in the next one tomorrow. Until next time, guys, peace.